say, man, it's your girl Sexy Lexi coming back with another YouTube reaction video. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. For all my people that just been waiting, I know you know the wait is no more. I am back with some more. Yeah, I'm back with some more shit. Y'all, the story I have today is crazy. So this happened back in October, November of 2025. So this is a couple of months ago, not too long ago, y'all. So let me go ahead and give y'all a rundown already. So this video is about Franklin Orla. Have you heard about Franklin Orla? Franklin Orla. This man, he was a Hispanic man. He was a barber, you guys. He used to cut hair and then invite his people to his house. Put something in the drink. And sexually assault men. Men. He just got caught in 2025. He was doing it since 2018. He had over 60 victims. The only reason why this man got caught was because 2 of his victims, they woke up while he was sexually assaulting them. What the F, y'all? I just had to tell y'all because we just about to watch some videos. And another thing.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
He was HIV positive.
No!
This man placed a, what was it, a $250,000 bail and ran home to Guatemala. Why are you running home to Guatemala? You're in the United States.
Bring that ass here, boy.
All right, y'all, let's get into some of the video because this is just juicy. It's just imagine being one of the victims getting that call. You didn't even know you were sexually assaulted by your homeboy, because evidently this is y'all homeboy. If y'all feel that comfortable to go back to this man's house.
So that barber who got arrested in California, I said, the haircut couldn't have been that bad. Well, apparently it wasn't about the haircut. He was inviting his clients back to his house. I said, your house? I said, where the shop at? Ain't nobody asked where the shop at? So they get back to his house and he offers them a drink. I said, And apparently he was putting something in the drink. Something that was making him pass out. Right. Okay. So apparently this was going well for a while for the barber until 2 of the victims woke up. I said, what? I said, well, what did he do? Well, one of the victims said he was already restrained when he woke up and the barber was giving him a blow. I said, what? What did you do? Did you pretend to fall asleep? I don't know. So, anyways, apparently this has been going on since 2018. 2018. Over 60 victims. I couldn't believe it. So that barber who got arrested in California, I said,
Baby.
After more than a year and an international extradition, Mountain View police have arrested a barber accused of raping dozens of men. Police arrested Franklin Enrique Sarceño Orla in Guatemala, where they say he fled ahead of a previous court date. He was returned to the U.S. yesterday. Orla had been booked into the Santa Clara County Jail on 46 counts. Investigators say there are more than 60 victims that could date back to at least 2018.
The community is much safer today. With this arrest, we've taken a dangerous individual off the streets, that he can no longer harm others. We know how deeply these type of crimes impact victims and the community members, and that's why this has been such a top priority for our department.
Investigators say during many of the alleged attacks, the victims would have drinks with Orla, then pass out and wake up injured at his home. They also say evidence shows Orla recorded many of his unconscious victims. The district attorney's office says Orla is HIV positive based on medical records and other evidence. After more than a year and an international extradition, Mountain View police have arrested a barber accused of raping dozens of men.
Back in the United States and in a Santa Clara County courtroom, 35-year-old Franklin Enrique Sarceño Orla appeared for the first time in front of a judge Monday, facing life in prison. Mountain View Police Department Detective Lauren Riffle was the lead investigator into accusations that Sarceño Orla drugged and sexually assaulted at least 19 men while working as a barber.
When you have more than one, that's crazy enough. When you have more than 5, 10, and going all the way up to over 60 people, talking to 60 humans that were victimized, in a certain population, it's terrible to have to hear these stories over and over again.
Sarceño Orla freshly back in the States for this court appearance after fleeing the country and heading to Guatemala. District Attorney Jeff Rosen says Sarceño Orla skipped court after posting bail when arrested for his first alleged rape, around the time we first covered this case last fall. The court documents detail a string of crimes dating back to 2018. Victims reported losing consciousness after sharing drinks with Sarceño Orla, passing out, and waking up injured in his home. DA Rosen has also added enhancements to charges because Sarceño Orla is HIV positive.
Once this individual fled the country, we made sure that we did everything we could to bring him back. We don't forget.
Sarceño Orla operated a home barbershop within his apartment in Mountain View. Some of the men were his clients around the time they were assaulted, according to prosecutors. Others were men he met in local nightclubs. Mountain View Police Chief Michael Canfield applauds survivors for coming forward to help solve this case.
In my career, in almost 27 years, I have never seen a case like this, with this scope, with this breadth of impact on our community. With this arrest, our community is safer, and our victims know that there is justice that they can seek.
Sarceño Orla will remain in custody this time around after a judge ruled no bail allowed. His next court appearance will be in January. Back in the United States and in a Santa Clara County courtroom, 35-year-old Franklin Enrique Sarceño Orla appeared for the first time in front of a judge.
Honestly, y'all, I am really at awe with this case, with this story, because what in the flying fizzle? I'm really speechless. I'm so glad they got this guy, but this guy had friends. We don't know if he was, well, of course y'all know he was doing it alone, but did he confide in someone? That's the scary part for me, honey. I can't believe it. But amen, say amen. Because I got nothing to say. If you have something to say, did you know about this story, number one? If you knew, tell me about what you heard. If you haven't heard everything you heard today and you learned something new, let me know down in the comments. If you know some of the people that it happened to, please share it. Please be aware of your surroundings. Please. The people that you be around, you don't know who you're around when you're around. Okay? So, amen, say amen. It's your girl, Sexy Lexi, and I'm out this beach. Peace.
A
was a terror since the public school era. Bathroom passes, cutting classes, squeezing asses. Smoking blunts was a daily routine since 13. A chubby nigga on the scene. I used to have the tray deuce and the deuce in my bubble goose. Now I got the Mac in my knapsack lounging.